afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Before we start, I bet most of you have posted something on social media at least once in a lifetime. No matter on what platform it is. It can be on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Snapchat, and many more. In fact, over 95 million posts are made per day on Instagram. Isn't that incredible? It is such a big amount of number. But did you know that posting something on social media can lead into a serious problem for us teenagers? Actually, not only for us teenagers, older people can get this problem too. But how? How can sharing things become so serious? How can it become a problem? Isn't sharing is caring? Well, we're about to find it out today. Hello everyone, I'm Ghaalysa Zahra from Pinabangsa Sejahtera Senior High School, and I'm here as one of the people who uses their smartphone and social media on a daily basis, trying to tell you on the problem you may not see, but is there and we have been dealing with. And that's oversharing on social media. First off, what is oversharing to you? To me, oversharing is putting up your personal life or personal information in front of a big audience of people, in front of a wide audience of people, but saying things that should have been unspoken and kept for ourselves, and posting things that people think are unnecessary to be posted is count as oversharing too. The thing is, sometimes we did not realize that we have in fact overshared. From my experience, I often overshared to some amount of people. I unconsciously did that when I am excited about something, when I'm getting a little bit too excited about something. It doesn't have a big impact on me. It doesn't make such a big impact on me, but it is still a bad habit that we need to change, that I need to get rid of. Besides, when it comes to the internet, when it comes to the social media, the most common thing we can find and the most common thing we can search for is a public dump or spam accounts on Twitter, on Instagram. Because from what I have seen, people uses their dump or spam accounts as their own actual diaries while it is public. They rant about their personal life, their family, their problems, their personal life, and even their daily activities too. The thing is, there's a difference between diaries, an actual diaries, an ordinary diary book, and these accounts. In these accounts, people can access your account whenever they want. People can read each word that you wrote there. People can understand what is the problem you have been dealing with, and who is your family, who are your family members, and what are your daily activities. People can understand every single thing that you've posted there. While in diary, only you can see it. Only you can flip the page. Only you can open the book, unless you have given your permission to others so that they can open and read it. But how can this become so dangerous? How can this become a problem? Of course, when it comes to our big, current, and powerful weapon, internet, everyone might underestimate it. Yet when you post, it'll be there forever. We never know that someone might screenshot it, or screen record it, or save it, your personal life, or your personal problem, your personal information that you've just shared on social media 5 minutes ago. And after hearing this, you must be wondering, why would anyone did such a thing? Why did anyone would do such a dangerous thing? Well, from my point of view, as the person who used to overshare a lot, my answer to that is, I simply don't think. No one will see it. No one will actually pay attention to it. No one will read it like as detailed as it, No one will actually cares about it. While in reality, we should be aware of what we have posted. We should be aware in using social media, because it is such a big place. It is such a dangerous place. And we don't know who is the actual good and trustful person and who is the bad and evil one when it comes to the internet. Because there are so many people who uses the internet. We cannot trust all of them. We should use it wisely. For those who used or who still did this oversharing behavior, my way to cope with it is to only share those words to a trustful best friend of yours. And to take a rest for a while. Take a rest from your social media. It is really helpful for me. I hope it does help you too. In the end, the simplest thing that we can do to help people who did this oversharing behavior is to remind them that we should use our social media wisely and carefully, because this is why, this is how sharing things can be so serious. Any kind of social media platforms are big, very big. It is a very big place with a lot of people that we don't know. We never even met each other. How can we know each other that well? How can we trust all of them? So I'm Ghaalysa Zahra here, inviting you to stop oversharing and use our social media wisely and as careful as possible, because it can really endanger ourselves. Well, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. And I know, together, we can establish a better generation with no more teenagers' problem. See you next time.